Funny meltdown. Funny meltdown. Funny Reddit. Funny tired. Funny tired. Funny. Wait. Funny Mr. Moo Moo Cow. Look at him. With the power of budget energy drink from Asda. We'll get through this. Community Mayro quiz. Oh god. Hi everyone. Some of you may remember Buildango made a Mayro trivia quiz. Oh, they're making a quiz? Alright, chat. If any of you are like have watched a lot of me, whether you've been around for a long time or you watch my streams a lot, or even if you've just seen a couple of videos, be sure to head to r/Mayro and provide some questions for Zappy Rum's Mayro trivia quiz. Introducing the Mayro Awards. At the end of the year, I'll be hosting a 2025 Mayro-themed award show. Oh shit. Like the Doug Awards, but like not as good? That's awesome. Oh, I'd love that. That's great. I guess if you guys want to contribute to that too, you're more than welcome. That'd be awesome. More funny thumbnails from Buildango's extension. Okay, for anyone who wasn't here last time, Buildango made a Chrome extension that adds me adds me into thumbnails. Let's have a look. Crow searching for a nut I'd hidden, then making some very cool woo sound. Cool. Why does this have 3.7 million views? The most disturbing life. I did not do that. False, dude. I didn't do it. Ode to Zach Otak, 20 views. Who is this guy? Take. I did do this. I think I did it with Sybil on stream. I'll have to redo it. I don't remember. I don't remember if it said I was autistic or not. Why am I so close? Thank you, See Me Craft. Oh, incredible. Doesn't regenerate. Yeah, that's true. I don't do that. You're not wrong. What even Oh god. Oh, these are gold. Sonic Crossworld, but it's Mario Kart 8 Wii U. Oh, I know what this is, and I have words to be said. So this is a video. This is a cool video. Ryder MC, if you haven't seen this before, he made a custom track for Mario Kart 8 Wii U, where it medleys all of the Nitro tracks in Mario Kart DS, and it's very cool. This is like, I feel like one of Riaz's best projects. I have a little bit of beef, not personal beef, just like a couple of, I have a couple of complaints with this person. I always find it kind of weird, kind of peculiar. This music is quite repetitive. So this person famously doesn't release their mods, and it's like, normally like it's whatever, you know. I wouldn't like pressure people to release their work, but with this guy, it's like, his stuff has always been like, kind of like a cut above like any of the tools that anyone had access to. Like he's able to figure out this shit, dude, that no one's figured out, and then he doesn't share it with the community. I feel like every time that like he releases a Mario Kart 8 video, like us Mario Kart 8 people are left scratching our heads. I know I'm not big in the community anymore, but I'm still in like the CGPDX development server. So like this one, Minecraft Infinity, like it's really cool. They have it so you go through a portal and the entire world switches to the Nether, and everyone was like, how the fuck did you do this? Because obviously wise guys will be like, oh, in game development it's a very easy little trick you can, but this isn't like, this is a Mario Kart 8 mod, you know? So he has tools that we don't, right? Well, it was after another one came out. Where is it, dude? Did you delete it? Wait, is it? He deleted it. Is it on his Twitter? It is on his Twitter. Is it on YouTube anymore? Or is it private? Oh! Right. Makes sense. That's rough, but you know what? I'll give you a like in solidarity. Okay, well anyway, this video. This is another one. Like, they've made this cool, awesome Minecraft spherical custom track. And this is incredible. But look at this effect. And again, no one knows how he did it. And the zoomed out camera as well. But then, chat, people figured out how he did it. And I think that's why he didn't release the mods. It's because they're not mods. They're not like, this isn't like a Mario Kart 8 custom track. We can't use this. It's still impressive, it's still a modding project, but it's done using emulator shaders. I believe that is, from what I could be spreading false information, but I believe it's using CMU shaders, which still very, very impressive, but that's probably why he never releases it, or like goes silent when anyone asks. I imagine this is probably also like some chicanery with CMU shaders, if I was to guess. And that's why, like, when will he finally make Mario Kart 8 Deluxe modding video? That's probably why he's still doing the Wii U videos. They'll say, so it says Minecraft Galaxy, Mario Kart 8 custom track, and everyone in the comments like, wow, your custom tracks are better than anyone else in the world. No one else can make custom tracks like you. He's not making custom tracks. He's making like these videos, like, this is not something you can play, really. It's like, you know, it's like when people call like mod trailers fake, like that's basically it. It's kind of fake. It's still impressive, but he's using the word custom track to, almost like, I don't know if it's intentional, but he's like putting himself on a pedestal against all of us. So yeah, I would say I could be talking shit, and Rita, if you see this and I'm spreading misinformation, feel free to correct me, but yeah, I would wager that that's why he didn't release his mod, or go silent when anyone asks him to release his mods. And that is why he's still doing it on the Wii U and not in Deluxe. When Deluxe modding is probably easier than Wii U modding now. Mayro slander meme. Oh god. Alright, this is Mayro slander. You're still waiting for... Okay, right. I have to ask. Genuinely, I have to ask. Did I ever promise this? And when?
Okay, let's get that checkpoint. Got another vine. Alright, that is some lovely tiling down there. Definitely in my top 10 most tiling of the world. I should do a video. Let me know if I should do a video on the top 10 most tiling of the world. I think it would be a really good video, personally.
I get asked about the top 10 tiling of the world like a couple of times a week, and I have done for like 5 years. I'm surprised, like, I don't know whenever I would have done this would have been like years ago. I'm surprised anyone like who's like actively watching me was like around back then. World 4 of harder? Oh, that would explain, dude. That would explain, because the compilation video did really well. I could do it. I shouldn't say it. 300k special? Because I'm never gonna hit it anyway. Maybe. Maybe. April Fool's? Nah, dude. There's a genuine video to be made here. Okay. Quagsire. Look, Quagsire's busy. He's been playing with his friend Wally. Okay, he's been playing with his friend Wally. Maybe, you know, maybe soon. I don't know. We'll ask him. What'd you do for... I don't know what I do for 500k subs. The reality is, like, whatever my channel looks like when I have 500k subs is probably very different from now. So whatever would be good as a special is probably different than anything I could come up with right now. So, you know. Any Nightmare Mario Wii player opening the comments in a completely different video. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I'm stupid. Buldanku calculating Mayro's exact coordinates to make another iceberg. The god of Pokemon looking up at its new trainer. She named it Joy-Con Gun. Joy-Con Gun's a pretty good name. We'll have to do it. From a Mario Kart subreddit about autism. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Retake the test. Maybe later. The reality is we can do one, but I don't really take I'm not gonna take the results of an online test seriously. New Mayro fight update. Oh, more thumbnails. Thrilling stuff. Oh, we got some more of these. Generally a top 3 guess of my career. I play great stuff. Why am I wide? Would I just widen that thumbnail? Why is the game explain 1 in here? That's awesome. Oh god, dude, the day Mosty replies to me in a video. Actually, there is a Mosty video on me. Jake Steinberg mentioned. Taking the Mayro extension and applying it to existence. Dude, the subreddit's been having a field day with the Mayro extension. I feel like face in the thumbnail works really well for some creators. I feel like it never really worked that well on main channel. I do it when I don't have any ideas though. Just replacing. To be fair. Oh god, dude. That's me if I uploaded my the Mario Kart World Direct reaction standalone. Most of the fucking thumbnail faces come from the Brothership series. Hello, Kiwi. Yeah, that's how I feel about World now. More Mayro thumbnail extension. Hold small language and it's just me. Great. No, I'm not. That's not me. Yeah, that's me. I'm a Neo grandma for sure. Okay, so this week was all the Bill Dangu extension. Well, you know what? If it keeps the subreddit alive, thank you, Bill Dangu. I'm curious. I hope to see this quiz made. I hope to see this quiz made. A short subreddit experience. I'll do an autism test if you guys want. Online assessment for adult autism. Are we doing a serious one? I don't really want to do a serious one. I feel like this is a little personal. So I'll do a serious one. What does it not look like outside? Oh god. Keep it in dark mode. Alright, well I'll have a look. We'll be doing some Mario Wii in a bit. Do I have a tension song that's not like angry sounding? I don't wanna I'm looking manually in my tension playlist. I can't use the randomizer for this. Oh, actually I know what I want. Let's do here we go. This is a good song. But again, I obviously nothing against anyone with autism. I just, you know, and I very well could have it. If this says I have it or don't have it, I'm not gonna take it seriously personally. Even if it's accurate, I don't know. I'd rather, I don't know. It's kind of a personal thing, but I'll do the thing. Maybe you'll find value in me doing this, I guess. Like I don't. It's not that I definitely don't have it. But whatever. I never cared enough to get checked. Question 1. I prefer to do things on my own rather than with others. I definitely disagree. I like to do stuff with friends. It definitely depends, but you know, everything has nuance. Like all these questions are gonna have nuance. I'm just gonna try and take them at face value. And my gut reaction to this is definitely disagree. I prefer doing things the same way. For instance, my morning routine or trip to the supermarket. Anyone who knows me can't deal with routines. I need to have like variety. Love lots of variety is good for me. So I definitely disagree with that. Question 3. I find myself becoming strongly absorbed in something, even obsessional. I would say yes. If my hours on Xenoblade 3 or anything to go by, I actually could not believe today after I finished playing, after like I like went to take a break from playing Xenoblade 3, only then to learn I'd been playing it for 5 hours. So I can also like, just in general, if there's like something I'm working on and I get into it, I just get absorbed in it, dude. So absolutely. My my soundboard is another example. I'm very sensitive to noise and will wear earplugs or cover my ears in certain situations. I can't think of any time that I've done that, but I have. I'm not going to lie, like literally the other day I was like, oh, I wonder if there's any like sleep headphones you can get that like work kind of like earplugs but like aren't, you know, because I was struggling to sleep with like the 3 fans on. But I'm gonna, that's like the only time in my life I can really think of, so I'm not gonna even like count that as like a nuanced thing. I'm just gonna say no. Overall, I don't think I'm sensitive to noise. Sometimes people say I'm being rude, even though I think I'm being polite. I'm gonna say slightly agree to this, I think. In childhood, I definitely had a problem with this. I would definitely like fuck up a lot of friendships because people would say that I was being rude and I wouldn't really understand what they meant. It took a while. But I would say nowadays I'm pretty good at clocking it. I would say I don't have that, like I had a misunderstanding and I've learned from the mistakes. But like, I've experienced this, and I think that's relevant probably. So I'll say agree. In fact, even now, no, sometimes I'll say something and then I will like I'll like clarify. I'll be like, here's, just make sure you're not misunderstanding my tone. So I guess even then I'm still like, you know, I'm not confident that everything's coming across the right way. I find it easy to imagine what characters from a book might look like. That's an interesting question. I think I haven't read a book in so long. I feel like when I read books, I do have like some kind of like an image in my head, like I see something in my head of what they're doing, but I wouldn't be able to like recount to you. I couldn't be like, oh yeah, this guy definitely got brown hair. Based on how I'm interpreting the question, I'm gonna say I slightly agree with this. I find it easy to talk in groups of people. I think I find in groups easier than like one-on-one, but like find it easy. No, I wouldn't say I find it easy. I'm pretty bad at like meeting new people. It takes me a while. But I would say groups are like easier than like one-on-one, because with a group it's like, that's not the question, but but now I'm explaining it. With groups it's like, I feel like there's a lot less commitment to have to say anything, because you're kind of like reacting like as a group together, you know, but like on your own you actually have to think of things to say. That's kind of hard. I'm still gonna say no, because the question is, do I find it easy? And no, I don't really find it that easy with like new people. I guess that's not the question. The question isn't new people, it's just groups. I'm just gonna say no, I don't think it's easy. I'm more interested in finding out about things than people. Oh, this is interesting. Like, like, am I more interested in continuing playing Xenoblade 3 to find out the story than hearing about my friend's day? No, I can't see. I wouldn't say like outwardly, like, yeah, dude, I'm like way more interested in like Mario than like people. But like, I guess if you think about like what are my interests, you know, like I am more interested in like, I can't think of the last time I've really like thought about like a celebrity. Like it's always like a specific like thing. So I guess I slightly agree with this. I've been on a couple of Wikipedia rabbit holes, yeah. I guess so. I find numbers, dates, and strings of information fascinating. I do. The day that I learned how to use Google Sheets was a dark day for my productivity. I prefer non-fiction books and films to fiction. Nah, I prefer fiction. I like, I do like learning, but I don't know though. I'm thinking like, if I think like all the time I spend on YouTube, like watching like speedrunner history, like that's non-fiction, right? If you think about it. So I guess I do kind of enjoy like watching things to like learn. And when was the last time? But I guess like on principle, I am like more interested if you ask me like to watch, like, do you want to watch a film about like, I'm just gonna say I slightly disagree. I find it upsetting in my daily, oh no, it was like the best thing ever. I mean, if I have plans, like obviously there are some things like if I have plans and I was excited for them and then I can't do them, I'm gonna be sad as with anyone. But you know, that's like a specific, whereas like, you know, just like that's specific and not about everything. I'm gonna say I definitely disagree with this. It's difficult for me to understand other people's facial expressions, but I don't think so. I think I'm pretty good at that. I don't have any problems making small talk with new people. With new people? I find with new people it's easier. Making small talk with people you already know, that's like harder for me. I don't know. I feel like once you've exhausted the pool of like small talk conversations, it's like, what do you do now? When it's a new person, I feel like it's not as hard. I'm gonna say I slightly agree. I feel with new people is a lot easier. I noticed very small changes in a person's appearance. This is a tough one because I'm very terminally online. I haven't had the opportunity to put that to practice recently. I'm gonna say probably not. I'm gonna say slightly disagree. When I was young, I used to play lots of Let's Pretend or imaginary games. Yes, that would be correct. Yeah, in primary school, a lot of the games that people would play would be, me included, would not be like, let's go play tag. It would be, let's pretend to be dog owners. Whatever, yeah. I like collecting information about things I'm interested in. Yeah, I do. I like meeting new people. I love meeting new people. Sometimes it's scary, but like, and if it's specified, I love meeting new people. In person out on the street, maybe I'd have a different answer, but you know, I'm gonna answer the question that they gave me. People close to me say I talk about the same thing repeatedly. No one said that to me, but like I've said it about myself. You know, like I want to answer the question. You know, I'm not gonna try and like answer a different question that they didn't ask, but I am gonna say like I know what I think I know what they're getting at. Most people are too polite. Yeah, I mean I feel like all of my friends, we all have our like core like 3 things that we talk about. I'm gonna say slightly disagree. I'm not gonna say definitely disagree, because I just feel like I know what it's like getting at. I feel like I've apologized for doing it, and then people are like, oh no, it's okay. Rather than, oh no, you're not doing that, you know? But I don't feel strongly enough about it, you know? I find it easy to work out what people are thinking or feeling just by looking at their facial expression. I think so. I think you can get I think so, yeah. I'll say slightly. I guess I'm not fully confident. I think I can, but again, I haven't really thought about it. It's important for me to carefully plan any activities. Nah. Raw dog it. I find it hard to work out what people's intentions are. I feel like I've gotten better at that. Sometimes I think I'm like a little too pessimistic. So I'd say slightly agree. I think I've gotten better. I'd find it really hard to play imaginary games with children. Me as an adult, yeah, I would find that really hard. I'm a good diplomat and can help ease difficult social or work situations. I think I can. I think I'm pretty good. I think people come to me for that stuff, and I'm good. I'm often the last. Nah, dude. I'm like the joke explainer. I like doing. I love doing things spontaneously. If I'm interrupted doing something, this stream had about 10 minutes of preparation. If I'm interrupted, and that's like a shockingly high amount. I read the comments in the comment segment, and I was like, okay, this long one, I feel like I need a specific song, and I like looked. I looked through my stream music, and I was like, it needs like a very specific vibe, and I practiced reading it to like make sure it would like fit with the music, because I had a different song planned at first, but it didn't like build up in time. that's like the most I've ever prepared for a stream. If I'm interrupted doing something, I find it hard to get. Sometimes I do, yeah. And I wouldn't say always. That's not what the question is. It's just, do I find it hard? I'm gonna say I slightly agree though, because I would say a lot of the time I can just get back into it, but sometimes it's like, if it's like a really big break, it can be like if I'm like in the zone, I'm editing, and then it's like, I don't know, I gotta go do something. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I decide to take a shower or whatever, take a break, take a shower, and I come back, I can't log in again. But if it's like, I don't know, I'm editing, and then like, I don't know, the dog is barking, and I leave the room, like, stop doing that, and I come back in. That's fine, I can do that. I notice patterns in things. All the time, no. But I would say, generally, I think I'm pretty good at spotting patterns. I would say so, yeah. Especially like physically, like literally in front of me, like patterns on the wall, stuff like that. I'm pretty good at that. I have some very strong interests and get upset if I can't pursue them. If I could not pursue YouTube any further, would I be upset? I probably would be very upset. I guess I'm realizing I have the luxury of like, I haven't really been like my ability to pursue an interest has never really been rejected. Like a really strong interest. I think I probably would be very upset. I'm not sure though. I can tell if someone I'm talking to is getting bored. Sometimes I miss it. But I think generally you can tell, yeah. I'm gonna say slightly agree, because I will say sometimes I miss it. Based on your answer, you experience very few signs of autism. I'm probably not autistic, but I have like a few tendencies. Okay. I mean, again, I'm not gonna take this quiz and be like, well, there we go. I definitely don't have it. Like, I don't know, maybe one day I'll get checked or something, because I mean, it didn't. Let's put it this way: the quiz did not ask me once about eye contact. And I feel like if it did, I feel like the number might whoop, you know? I think I have certain tendencies. There being no middle option. Yeah, that's the thing with these personality quizzes. They're looking for very things, so you gotta try not to like think about them of being like too nuanced, because every question's nuanced, you know? You gotta like really like try to like take it at face value, think like exactly what the question's asking, and if it's not exactly what the question's asking, then you just gotta be like, well, alright, let's chill, Boulderfish Island. Let's play some Mario.